So the machinery of government changes are now nearly a month old. And as far as adult funding is progressed, as we would have thought anyway, as far as young people is concerned, local authorities have made the first payment to schools and colleges, and it's gone without a murmur. So I would say the first month has gone exceedingly well. There are general elections next week, beginning of May, and it looks at the moment as though there will be no clear winner. It may be a hung parliament, or either Labour or Conservative could win with a very small majority. If that's the case, I think their policies will be tempered. Anything extreme that they may want to do will not happen. So for instance, if the Conservatives wanted to make radical changes to the way things will happen and they've got a small majority, I don't think they'll be able to do that. They will have to wait. Well, I think both Labour and Conservative are very pro-apprenticeships and want to increase those, particularly at the higher level, at level 3. We've then obviously got response to unemployed, those that are not in employment, education and training, and be managed with those. So I think those are very similar. Where they're different, I think may respond to the Train to Gain activity, which is basically training for employers, where the Labour Party clearly wants to focus on particular sectors but let the budget run. Conservatives think it's not really gone too well and want to use the money elsewhere. So take half the money so to into apprenticeships, half to help small businesses run apprenticeships, and also some money towards community learning, 100 million or so, to actually promote community learning, which the Labour Party isn't going to do. I think the funding is going to be very difficult in the next 3 or 4 years, and maybe a funding winter, is it an ice age or is it merely chilly, needs to be done. And I think 16 to 18 funding will be largely protected. I think there will be some reductions around the edges, but really those young people are so important, whatever government we get will protect them. But as far as adult learning is concerned, I think there's going to be some severe challenges. Some have talked about reductions around 20% a year. That's on top of the 12% that's happened this year, and that will cause major challenges, particularly for general FHE colleges. Some of it will be managed by efficiency savings within the college, but mostly it will be structural. I think it will force mergers, it will force other things. It may well involve that independent providers are brought in to run colleges at a much cheaper rate than they currently do now.